Hi guys, I am here with a big pile of topsoil. I bought 2 yards of topsoil to fill my front yard, and my husband is going to help me. Let me show you. It's a big pile. My husband's going to help me move this. We're going to use probably half of this in the front garden because it's really low. So we're gonna shovel this in, but first I have to pull the weeds. Not fun, but it's what I gotta do. I only wanted 1 yard, but they said that they can only deliver 2 yards at a time, so that is what I got here. Hopefully it's good soil. It seems okay. There's a few little rocks and stuff in it, but it says that it has all nutritional stuff in it too, so hopefully it'll work for my garden. Let me show you my front. This is where I am going to be putting all the soil. We're going to put some here and maybe a little bit in here. There's my lavender my husband cut, and there's Sunny in the window. I don't know if you can see him. So my job is right now I'm going to pull out all these weeds, and it looks like my little hibiscus back there is coming up, which is nice. Though I thought I had expected more, so hopefully it's okay, because when we pulled out the other shrubs and everything, some of the roots came out too. But anyway, and then I gotta trim back all those weeds and the butterfly bush there. I can't get it out. I've tried with all my power to get the weeds out, and I just have to keep cutting it. So that is what I plan on doing with that. And don't mind the dogs. They're waiting for their meal. But this garden is looking so nice, isn't it? But look at all the weeds. We got so much rain. There's just weeds everywhere, so I have to go through and pull all those up too. But my hibiscus is doing well. The Supertunias bubblegums are doing really good. This here is a pumpkin. I had a pumpkin 3 years ago that rotted out on the bottom, and every year I get pumpkins, so I have to pull that up because it'll just grow through everything in here. And then my Mystic Spiries, they're doing well too. Yay! So this is doing well. And then I could put some more soil back there. I got to find places to put all this soil. So that is it, guys. Not fun, but I'll get it done and I'll show you what it looks like when I finish. It's done. Oh my gosh. That's so tiring. My husband actually did all the dirt and I pulled all the weeds. And then the dogs escaped the backyard because I didn't know the gate was open. So that was fun, chasing 3 dogs around, but they actually came in pretty good. So there was that. Let me show you. Okay, so there's the soil. We missed a little spot back there. So it's all filled. We have it's so stupid, is that we have our valve to our water to turn it on and off right there, and it goes way down, so we have that there, so I have to be careful what I plant here. But the hydrangea is going there, and the rest I'm not exactly sure. I still can't believe the Gerbera daisies that they survived. They've been in here, oh my god, probably like 5-6 years, and they get so neglected, but they keep coming back, and they're such a pretty flower. But and then over here, all those weeds see the weeds here, I cut all those. I can't get them out. I'm still debating if I want to keep the butterfly bush or get rid of it. I mean, it's not a bad bush. I just, darn weeds, I don't know where they came from. I believe it's a sedgeweed, and they're already getting heads on it, so it's like, ugh. So pulled that out, and I'll show you the other side. So planting time is next, and then water irrigation, and then I want to get mulch so I can avoid all these weeds. And then over here we put, you could see the difference in color. We put some of the soil there, but we didn't want to waste it all in here. This was all pretty good, and I just put soil in here a few weeks ago. And then I was digging weeds in here, and I was looking, it looks like something's starting to eat some of my petunias. I don't know. I'm keeping an eye on them, see? Oh, and there's weeds here. I missed all these. Oh, darn weeds. They're so little. I don't know what these are. Okay. So, yeah, that's it. So planting is next. Sorry I didn't show you us doing all this, but it took probably like 4 hours between pulling weeds and putting soil in. And then I'm sure you don't want to see that. It's kind of boring. And these are rocks that I'm going to place in the garden, just so it gives a little bit more instead of just plain flat. And so I picked these up like years ago at a rock place, and it was nice. I picked up ones that I could manage to carry. I didn't want anything super heavy. So that is it, guys. And this is what we still have left. It's still a lot of soil. We can use some in the back around the orange trees, and then the rest, we're not exactly sure what we're going to do with it. I don't know if I'll offer it to a neighbor or Facebook or just keep it, but it's taking up space in our driveway and it's ugly. But that is what we have left. I know this is going to be a part 1. Part 2, I think, is going to be plant shopping. We'll see. I'm not exactly sure, but I just wanted to share all this with you because I'm just happy I got this done. This is something that I've been waiting for, as you guys know, from PG&E. Their deadline was April 10th, and it's after that now, so we should be all good, I hope. Crossing fingers. So anyway, guys, I'll see you for part 2. Bye! Hi guys, I am sitting in my front yard, and I just came back from the nursery. Sorry I didn't take you along with me. It was Orchard Nursery. And you guys, I did everything looked the same as it did a couple weeks ago. But I went there because I needed to get one more Supertunia Vista Bubblegum because I used those other ones that I bought in containers and stuff in the backyard. And I want to do a row of them in the front. But I also bought Pay Dirt. Let's see, let me show you. Well, as you saw from part 1 of this video, this is part 2. We put topsoil in the front garden. And the thing is with topsoil, it can get hard. And I think, so you have to mend it in with your soil. And the thing is, you know, it doesn't have a lot of nutrients. I mean, it has stuff in it. It has like humus and all this other whatever in it, but not enough nutrients. And I want to soften my soil so it's easy to dig. So I bought Pay Dirt. If I can lift it, let me show you. Well, it's too heavy. Let me show you. I bought 4 bags. It was 3 buy 3 get 1 free of Pay Dirt. It's a soil builder. It has chicken manure and all this other, I don't know what else is in it. It loosens the soil and stuff. So I asked at the nursery what I should use because this is the soil you can see in the background, and I need to mix it into the soil, and then I'm going to mix in some of the Pay Dirt so my plants have all the nutrients and happiness that they need. So I'm going to do that now, and then we will put the rocks in, and then we will do a little bit of planting. It is a nasty day today. It's like really windy and chilly, overcast. But we got to get this done. I'm looking forward to it. So my plan is to put the Pay Dirt in, and then we're going to plant a hydrangea that I've been keeping in my backyard. It's so pretty. I can't wait till it blooms. And then we're going to plant the Supertunia Vista Bubblegums, which I bought like, what, a month ago? 5-6 weeks ago? Sorry, I was seeing if my dogs were in the window. And they're still in the little 4-inch containers, but they seem like they're looking okay. I'm looking at them all now. So I have 12 of them to go in the front. Hopefully that is enough. My husband told me that he didn't put the irrigation in yet, which I know, and he said not to plant too close to the edge, because I did that on the other side, and he wasn't too happy about that because he says it's too hard to, I need to space it out a little bit. So I'll plant them a little back. I'll put enough for a row for the irrigation. But for now, I'm going to put the Pay Dirt in and get that part over so I can get rid of all these big bags. Let's go get that done before we can do all the fun planting stuff. Okay, so I'm looking at the Pay Dirt, and just to let you guys know, it's made with chicken manure, redwood sawdust, mushroom compost. It's an all-purpose soil conditioner formulated to loosen compacted soil and retain soil moisture. It's also designed to be used as a top dressing for new lawns and garden area to reduce water loss in the air and keep the soil surface cool. So that is what I'm using, the Pay Dirt. And like I said, this is by the brand is Master Nursery, and I bought it at Orchard Nursery in Lafayette, but I'm sure you can get it other places. I don't have any nurseries near me, so I go here which is like a 45-minute drive, or I go to Green Acres Nursery, which is like a 90-minute drive. So I have to stock up on stuff when I go. So let me get this planted. Okay, now that I dumped all the pay dirt, I am going to take my shovel and I'm going to just kind of rotate it a little bit and smooth it out. That way it's equal. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna rototill it or anything like that. I want to keep the soil that's underneath. I'm just trying to amend that topsoil, which is only about 3 inches deep. And then once I mix this in and kind of mix it in with the native soil, I think it'll be okay, and I think it should be good for planting. So this is the worst part about gardening, is doing this part. I want to get to the planting, but let me go flip the dirt. Hopefully this won't take too long. Hopefully the dirt seems a little hard already, which is crazy because we just did it yesterday. So, all right, let me go do that. Stop procrastinating. I'm going to just smooth this all out with my hand. I have a rake, but it's in the backyard, and I have to go through the house with the dogs in order to get it. So I'm just gonna smooth this out all with my hands. I think it'll be easier instead of dealing with the dogs. Is all done. It's not perfect, but it'll do. I'm fine with it, and so I'm just glad I got the soil. I flipped it all. It should be good. I smoothed it out with my hands, and I still got one more bag to open up and stick on the ground. But the reason I have an extra bag is I have azalea, rhododendron, and camellia mix, which is an acidic mix, and hydrangeas love acidity. Did I say it right? I can say it in my head, but it doesn't come out. Acidic. And I am planting. I'm so excited. This is a Limelight Prime Hydrangea. It's the hydrangea, like the one in my front window. It gets the balls. This one gets more of a point, like a cone shape. And it starts off chartreuse color, which I love that color. And then it turns to, I think it turns like white, and then it turns pink. Let's see, Limelight Prime. Okay, so this is Limelight Prime Hydrangea. This is from Proven Winners. This hydrangea is even better than the original, with stronger stems, earlier bloom, and slightly smaller size. Of course, it's beautiful and dependable as ever. It gets 6+ hours of sun. It's long blooming, cold hardy, vibrant color, summer, fall. Let's see, borders, foundations, hedges. It grows 4 to 6 feet tall to 4 to 5 feet wide with a spacing of 4.5 feet. Adaptable to most well-drained soil. And it's deer resist. It's low deer resistant. Doesn't mean they're not going to nibble on it, but it's a low risk. And for pruning, that's the part that always gets me, is the pruning. It's late pruning, late winter, early spring. I think this, I don't know, I have to look it up. If it blooms on, I always get mixed up. My hydrangea I have over there blooms on new and old wood. I think, if I remember, when I read about it, that this one grows on, I think, old wood. Maybe it's both. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I'll look it up and then I'll put it on so you can see it. But I'm not sure. So that always depends on the trimming. But I usually cut it back, usually like late winter for me, because I'm zone 9B. So it gets hot here. And I just let it do its thing. I'm going to plant this in the back corner in the front garden here. And it gets full sun almost all day, but when the heat's really hot, when the sun's really hot, like around 2, 3 o'clock, it'll start getting shaded. So I think this will be a perfect spot in my back corner. And I'm going to I'm going to dig the hole, and then I'm going to fill it, like backfill it and fill the area with the acidic soil. And I think this should be pretty happy. And then we'll plant the petunias, and I think then we're going to be done. And then we'll give everything a good water when it's all done planting. Oh, it looks like the sun's coming out, but it's good because my area is shaded. See, I think it's like around 2:30 right now, and it's shaded. So this is good. I think this is going to be perfect. So it's going to get morning sun, early afternoon sun, and then it's going to get shade. And hopefully this plant will be happy, because I'm really excited. I always wanted a panicle hydrangea. From my understanding, because I'm in the Bay Area in the hotter zones, I think the panicles withstand the heat a little bit more than the big ball bloomed ones, the snowball blooms. I don't know what you call them, the bloom heads. So I think this should do really well here. So I can't wait. I'm hoping. I mean, I have no idea. I'm hoping I'll get some blooms this year, because we're just planting it. I don't know. I don't know a lot about hydrangeas. I read about them, and and I try to remember everything, but I only have the one, and I've gotten really lucky because it's ever bloom. Let me show you. That hydrangea there in the center is ever blooming, and it's doing really good. I mean, this year I think I put some new soil down. I was a little worried because I had in that garden bed I had Russian sage, and it was growing everywhere. It was overtaking the whole garden. I mean, we did everything. Hopefully we got all of it. It's like you leave one little strand of the stem, and it'll bloom another. It'll grow another one. So I got all that out, and I fertilized it with rhododendron, camellia, gardenia soil or fertilizer, and it's looking really happy. And this is like big. This is like the biggest I think I've ever seen it for me. It's a small variety. It only gets 4 to 5. Actually, I think this is a 3 to 4 foot one. So I think it's at its peak, and it's been in there for quite a few years. But this year it looks like it is the happiest, and that makes me happy. Maybe it's liking because I haven't neglected the front yard this year so far. So we'll see how it does. So anyway, this is my beauty. It's a Proven Winners. I bought this at Green Acres Nursery. I think it was like around $45. I think something like that. Between $45 and $50. I think I paid for it. And it's harder to get Proven Winners out here. And when I saw it for that price, I thought it was pretty good, because I did see one at one of my other nurseries that are a little bit closer to me. It's still dry, but a little bit closer. And they wanted like $70. So I was very happy to get this for the price that I did. And if you order it online, they're smaller, and then you have to pay for shipping, and the pricing is still kind of pricey online. So I'm glad I found it. So let's go plant it up. And I apologize for the noise. We have loud cars out here. I don't know why. Anyway, let's go plant. This is the soil I'm going to use. It is for acid-loving plants. It's a blend of peat moss, feather meal, bat guaro, and kelp meal. It's by E.B. Stone Organics. I love E.B. Stone stuff. I have like really good luck with them. So I try to get them or the Master Nursery. So anyway, let's get planting. It's done. It's all planted up. Hopefully I didn't cut you guys off because I moved it. I had it placed where I was going to put it, and then I ended up moving it back a little bit. But now along the edge, which I'll fix the compost in the pay dirt that I put in. That's why I didn't do a lot of the mixing up front, because I'm going to do it with the shovel when I plant. So I got Supertunia Vista Bubblegums. I'm going to plant a row of them. Hopefully I got enough of them. And I hope I get the pretty river of pink that you'll be able to see from the street. These grow, I believe, these are full sun, 18 to 32 inches. It's an annual, except in zones 10A to 11B. 9B, so hopefully this will come back next year. But of course, if it doesn't, I'll probably plant something else, and we'll see how these do. So this will be in full sun, probably, I'd say most of the day it's full sun. So I am going to plant these all along, so let me lay them out. Actually, I forgot. We got to put the rocks back in the garden. I totally forgot about those. I was so excited about planting my hydrangea that I forgot. So let me go put the rocks in, and then we'll plant these up. I'll space them out, and then we'll plant them. I got everything lined up. Hopefully I'm far enough away so my husband can put the sprinklers down. But my plants held up pretty good. If you remember, I ordered these from Home Depot about, like 5-6 weeks ago, and because I can't find these out here, and now I see it everywhere. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how these turned out. All done. Look, the petunias. They look good. They already look good. I'm going to add, of course I'm adding more in the garden. I just wanted to get these planted, and I will move my fall sign to the garage. But there is my hydrangea. Ooh, it's so pretty. I really love this, guys. I'm so happy I finally did this. So this should look really good when it starts to grow and fill in. It'll be my river of pink. But whew, that's a lot of work. I'm really thirsty. I was half tempted to drink out of the hose. But up in my butterfly bush there. And then in the middle, if you didn't already know, that's a hardy hydrangea. It's a dinner plate hydrangea, and it's pink. So that will, hopefully it will start, I would say around June, July. We'll start seeing flowers, maybe even August, but I think more like late June, early July. So that gets really big. The Cabrera's, they're not my favorite, but I can't get rid of them. They survived everything in here. I can't even believe it. They've been in here since the beginning almost. Years. It's been many years. So guys, I am signing off. I am beat. I haven't even eaten yet today, and it's probably like past dinner time. I've been out here for quite a few hours. But I got a lot accomplished, and then of course we'll add more plants up here. So I think I'm going to add some purple. The butterfly bush blooms purple. The hydrangea we know is chartreuse, and everything else is pink. So we need something, probably some purples to blend in from back here. Blues would be really pretty too. I don't know that much. There's not very many blue plants. We'll see. I'll take a look. But blue might be nice because then it would kind of mimic the hydrangea here with the purple and the pink. Let's try to match it a little bit, but I'm not good with matching because I like everything. I go through phases of colors, and this year obviously my color is pink, and purples and yellows are my colors, and that's probably what I'll end up putting up here, some more purple and yellow. We'll see. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day. I hope you get in the garden, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Happy gardening. Bye.